How was it when you get that call that says, hey Kyle, we want you to come and play in the tournament or whatever it was? How do you feel? How do you react?
I said, go. Nothing but a dream. Put your hands in the head.
Yo, what's going on, Team 20? I hope you're all super well. It's a bit later in the day today because I had to film the boot review this morning because I didn't have time the other day. Those are the new Adidas Coppers or Copers. That was a fun video to review, so if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go and check yesterday or the day before's video. So right now, I've just arrived down to my coaching session. As you can see, I have to do this and I completely forgot about it. I said to Pat, so I've made a group chat with 7 other people. Well, there's 7 people including me. And in the group chat, it's full of what I would call elite players who want to train and become better. And we all live close to each other. We all pretty much know each other. And I sent a message out saying 6 p.m, Chroma 2, be there. I think we managed to get 4 of us. And then I changed the time to 6:30 because I forgot about this session. Now there's only 3 of us. Pat, Kaio and myself. So, you know, it is what it is. We're out here, we're grinding. It's a shame that the others can't make it or don't want to do it, whatever it is. But look, like I said the other day, training with Kaio and Pat is always great for me. Now I'm hoping, fingers crossed, not just for me, but for you guys as well, that I can have a sit down talk with Kaio about his career, really. Because we haven't done that, and I tell you what, he's had a pretty outstanding career. He's a great player, and I'd love to just sit down with him and talk through his experiences and what helped him get to where he is. But first, I got this coaching session. As you guys know, these guys are not trying to be the top of the world players. This is a fun session for them, so I try to make it fun. Make sure they're learning some things as well. But yeah, let's get into the session. Current situation, one of the guys kicked the ball into the river.
It's just staying there, it's not moving. This is great.
And so now it's over there. Alright, so now 2 of them have gone up over there to try and get that. That's a $35 ball. I'm letting that go easy. I think that's going to do much. You can try. Go on, give it a toss. Yep.
Oh, let that do something. That did something.
Wait.
Oh, it did something.
It did something.
Where are the more stones? Where are the stones of more?
We need a bigger stone. Finally, they got it. Finally. Benji got nutmeg. Oh my goodness. So Benji, take us through what just happened there.
I scored twice.
Oh, no. Jack, why don't you tell the story?
So,
wait, yeah, you scored twice in your own goal.
so I'm running up the field.
Here we go.
I don't know what happened with you, but I kicked the ball, and then it's Benji, and he kicks it in.
Benji, it's okay, man.
And he's like halfway through his stride.
It's okay.
So he kicks it in like instinctively, and he goes,
Benji, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, session is done. I'm just leaving now and heading off to the park with Kaio and Pat to get my own individual session in. Making sure I got a banana as well. Heading off to Chroma, which is an artificial field. Extremely lucky and fortunate to be able to live in an area which has these amazing fields available to the public. Sometimes people ask, do you have to pay to use the field that you go on? No, never. Never have I had to pay to go on a field like Chroma or the other one that I train at, which is Melwood. Extremely fortunate. So gonna head there now, hoping for training footage into a talk with Kaio. I'll see what I can do for you guys. Paddy loves a stretch, don't you, mate? He loves a stretch. Just going up here to set you guys up so you can see what we're about to do. It's gonna be a full field drill on our positions. So Kaio and Pat both play centre back, centre mid. Pat's more of a fullback, and so we're just going to use the whole field to work on our positions and make it intense and just get the game related stuff in. How's that for a view? I can't think of anything better. Look at that. What more can you want? Friday night. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Go on, Pat, hit one for us. Here we go. He's still gonna touch. It's just gone bottom corner. Alright, so we got Kaio, Pat. Now some people are spelling your name like K-I-O. It's C-A-I-O. Kaio.
It's Kaio, not Kai.
Not Chow. Not Ko.
Yeah, Kaio.
Ciao. Let's keep it at Kaio.
Kaio. So, take us through your playing career from probably the youngest age where you really started to take off to the higher levels. We were in the under 11s together. Back in the day, but where did it really start to take off? You know this story, I'm sure.
Not really.
All right, I'm interested to hear as well because I don't know it all. I know little bits and pieces, but take us through it.
So for me, as some may know, I'm a Manly junior. I started under 11s, worked my way through to the 13s, went straight to the institute at 14s. The institute, New South Wales Institute, played 2 seasons there. Got promoted myself up at 15 to Sydney FC in the youth team for the first season.
Second season,
Sheldon came. I left him, unfortunately. I was
like 2 sessions or something.
So 2 sessions and I left. I actually got signed up by Newcastle. I played for 3 seasons.
And that's with the A-League team, professional.
And that's where the A-League team went. During that time, I went to Holland. I went to Vitesse Arnhem. I came back, remainder with the Jets. And I went straight to Portugal and Brazil in the last 2 seasons. And then injuries.
Yeah, because Pat was, because I don't know the full story. We were talking about it before, and Pat keeps going on about how it sucks for Kaio because injuries have plagued you, really.
I reckon I started injuries probably at 16, my first knee, with the national team at 16. And then
and then national team as well. What have you done there?
So the national team, I played the Joeys, Young Socceroos, and then the Olyroos. So I've had
what sort of experience is that?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Playing for your country.
It's probably the best one I've ever had. So.
How is it when you get that call? Have you played for Australia at all?
I've done nothing like that. I'm a late bloomer. I'm coming.
We'll get there, mate.
My time's coming, I'm telling you.
How was it when you get that call that says, hey Kaio, we want you to come and play in the tournament or whatever it was? How do you feel? How do you react?
At the start, it's a bit of a shock because it comes out of nowhere. It's just an email which you don't expect. I'm not one to always check my emails as well. So for me, it was a bit of a... I actually delayed it 3-4 days because Mum actually had to check it for me, the first one.
Brilliant.
And then it's a long process, to be fair.
Yeah.
You go through probably about 10 to 12 camps. Everyone's rotating, players rotating. So it's really weird because you can start off the first 6 camps and you get dropped for probably 3. They don't tell you why.
Yeah.
And then just before their departure for the competition, you get selected. So it's a bit of mixed emotions.
If you have any questions for Kaio, leave them down in the comments because we're going to be training a lot. As I said, we had a group chat of 7 people. We were the 3 that showed up. Yeah, so we're here and, you know, we're going to train again tomorrow. And then hopefully, you know, we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, good session, lads.
No worries.
Playing together.
Yeah,
we'll be playing together. You'll be seeing some of us.
We'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed that chat with Kaio. I sure did, and I'm looking forward to a few more, possibly, because man, he has some serious insight about what it's like to play at that level. He's a year younger than me, so he's 20 years old and he's been through all that. It's incredible. But now I'm back frying tuna pasta. You guys know how it goes here on Team Speedy. Frying up the tuna pasta. No, what more can you want? That session was a massive session. We ran, I think it worked out to be 2.5 kilometers over 25 minutes in that big field drill that we did. We tried to make it as realistic as possible with 3 people. It was difficult, but hey, I think we did all right. And then if you do 2.5 Ks over 25 minutes, that's about 9 Ks for 90 minutes. And in a game, that's about how far you run. So yeah, dinner time, I'm starving. Right, I'm heading off to bed now. Man, Kaio, he has such an interesting story. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know down in the comments. And if you have any questions for him, let me know down in the comments as well. But anyway, Team Tweety, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and join Journey. I'll see you. Listen.